So morning guys, what's up? So I have a Code 49M audio keyboard, but this morning I found out that two of the keys are not playing. So what I'm gonna do right now is to do a detailed video to show you exactly how to go about cleaning the circuit board and basically get your MIDI keyboard to work again. I haven't seen any details video showing you how to remove the keys and stuff like that, so I hope this video will be helpful. Please like, share and subscribe, because I know this is valuable content that you can learn from and other people can learn from. Alright, as I said before, some of the keys weren't playing. Just got up and two of the keys weren't playing. So when I look, I've already pulled out some of the keys. I'm going to actually show you how to go about doing this, because this is critical and I haven't seen any real instructions to show you how to take out the keys properly. So if you can look carefully, you see that dust build up on the circuit board, especially these areas right here. These areas, when you have a dust build up here, so information cannot travel properly, you understand? So this is what is causing the lack of communication and causing the keys sometimes not to play. So if you're facing this problem, I would advise you to pull down the keyboard and then just go about cleaning it. My process of cleaning it is quite simple. I just have a sponge. You can buy one of those compressed air canister, a little brush, a soft brush, but what I've done is just get the a sponge and I'm just brushing. I don't have the unit plugged in, by the way, and I'm just brushing these areas where I see most of the dust to just get out that excess dust, you know what I'm saying? And once you do that, the keyboard should work properly. Now there's also another issue of pulling off these strips right here. If you pull them off, I try not to really pull them off. Once I dust it and I see it working, I try not to put it off, because it's kind of hard to fit them back in when you finish. It's kind of hard to fit them back in when you finish, but I'll show you before I even show you how to fit the keys. If you do pull off the strip, what you have to do basically is, what you got to do is you kind of got to push it down with your finger first, then you use something like a flathead screwdriver and you press it. Your hands won't do it, so you kind of have to kind of press it in to get it back in. So imagine you taking out all of these and you have to do them one by one individually. That's a lot of work, guys. So I try not to focus on that. I try to just clean around it, because if you think about it, these are sealed and pressed down properly on the board, so most of the time dust is not really under this section, but dust will get through in the circuit. Even though you see they have like the sponge, this sponge here is to try and prevent the dust to come in from the unit, but you know it already, guys, dust can come through and things. So without further ado, let me show you the main thing now that I think is critical, and this information is not really clear on the internet, and I'll show you how to go about taking out each key. So if you look carefully, you have a black key, you have a white key here. There's a kind of spring mechanism that holds each key, so you have to get something. I'm using like an all-in key here. As you can see, and what I'm basically doing is kind of hooking the spring and kind of prying it. So when I hook it, I pull up, hold it, and then I just kind of lift it over. You see how strong that is? And I lift it over and then I take out the spring itself. There you go. Now I advise you, if you're gonna do something like this, have a cup or a holder. So you have all my screws and all of these, because if you lose one of this, you're gonna lose a key. You can't go back in, guys. So that's the first thing you have to do. Secure the stuff then. Alright. The black key is kind of tricky, kind of hard to come out, I would say, without moving a white key. So I'm gonna move again another key, another spring, and then it's still kind of secured. If you look good, they're still kind of secured. So how you get this out? So the next little hole in front has a little section in there to pry open. So you just kind of push in whatever mechanism you're using to pull it. You kind of push in and you pull towards yourself, and like slightly press, and see, you're pressing this way, you're coming back this way, and you just press like that and you get out the key. There you go. And again, do the same thing and you get out the key. There you go. You see that build up? That's what's causing your keys not to play. So you don't have to throw out your keyboard. You can basically pull it down. You don't necessarily need a technician. Now if you do this and at the end of the day it's not working, then you have a different issue. But this should be fine. You know, once you never drop any water on it or anything like that, and that's a different ball game. And then you might need something like an electronic spray now to spray the board and clean off the water residue. That's a different thing. But in this case, this scenario, we're dealing with just heavy dust particles that's covering the circuit board and blocking up the communication. So guys, I hope this has been helpful. I know it's going to be helpful because a lot of people not quite sure how to go about doing this. So I'm just sharing this information. Again, let me just show you. You hook, pull up, you secure your thing. You know what I'm saying? All you secure your stuff. And then you just push in again and pry it to yourself. And you take out the key. So there you go. Hope this has been helpful, guys. Take care.